An elder once said, above all, we need humility of mind, so that we may be ready to respond to every word we hear with, "Forgive me." For through humility of mind all the attacks of the enemies and adversaries are destroyed. Let us examine the power of the elder's words. Why does he say that above all we need humility of mind, and not, first of all, self-control? For the apostle says, "Everyone who strives for mastery is temperate in all things." Or why does he not say that above all we need the fear of God? For Scripture says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." And again, "By the fear of the Lord everyone departs from evil." Why does he not say that above all we need almsgiving and faith? For it is written, "By almsgiving and faith sins are purged." And the apostle also says, "Without faith it is impossible to please God." If without faith it is impossible to please God, if by almsgiving and faith sins are cleansed, if by the fear of the Lord everyone departs from evil, if the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord, and if the one who strives must be temperate in all things, then how is it that the elder says that above all, we need humility of mind? How can he leave aside all these other things that are so necessary? The elder wants to show us that neither the fear of God, nor almsgiving, nor faith, nor self-control, nor any other virtue can be attained without humility of mind. That is why he says, above all, we need humility of mind, so that we may be ready to respond to every word we hear with, "Forgive me." For through humility of mind all the attacks of the enemies and adversaries are destroyed. You see, brethren, how great is the power of humility of mind, and what effect is contained in the single word, "Forgive me." Why, then, is the devil called not only an enemy but also an adversary? He is called enemy because he hates mankind, hates what is good, and is a slanderer. He is called adversary because he strives to hinder every good work. If someone wishes to pray, he opposes him, disturbing him with evil recollections, distracting thoughts, and listlessness. If someone wishes to give alms, he hinders him through love of money and miserliness. If someone wishes to keep vigil, he obstructs him through despondency and laziness. In short, at every good action we undertake, he sets himself in opposition. This is why he is called not only enemy but also adversary. Therefore, through humility of mind, all the attacks of the enemy and adversary are destroyed. Truly, humility of mind is great, and all the saints have walked this path. Through labor, this path was shortened, as the psalmist says, "Look upon my humility and my toil, and forgive all my sins." And even by humility alone, one may attain salvation, as Abba John said, though not as quickly. Therefore, let us humble ourselves a little, and we shall be saved. If, as weak ones, we cannot labor much, let us at least strive to humble ourselves. And I believe in the mercy of God that for even this little, when it is joined with humility, we will find ourselves in the place of the saints, who labored greatly, in service to the Lord. Yes, we are weak and unable to labor, but can we not humble ourselves?